Ohayo gozaimasu. Hello, stream. Is my camera angle alright? Do I move it this way? Maybe over here. I'm a little off center. That's alright. I think that's fine. I want to show my shelf. I like my shelf. I wanna move the camera up a little more because I have a bunch of figures up here too. You can't see here. I'll show. I have Deku, Madoka, and then a big Umbreon. And I really want to show them off, but it's a little tough. Oh. And let me it's a little tough to keep this camera exactly how I want it. Hello everyone. I showed, all right, here, just in case nobody saw them, since I destroyed my camera angle. Here we go. There, I'll show my shelf off more, and then hope. Ah! All right, here we are. Hello everyone. How are we all doing today? Oh boy, what have I done? What have I done? Stream, what have I done? How do I do this every time with this camera? What a shelf. What a shelf. Thank you. Yeah. I really like that shelf. Yeah, it's a good shelf. It's a really good shelf. I'm over here now. Let's see. I'll adjust it. I'll adjust here. I'll make it a little we'll get rid of some of the shelf. We'll move myself over. Wow, this is some tech wizard stuff going on here. All right. Here. Is that better? All right. Now I'm more centered, but you can't see the shelf as well. Yeah, whatever. At least I'm in the middle of the camera this time. So. All right. Type worked another thing. That's how it be. It's my responsibility on the Native Shark team is to bork stuff. Don't tell them I said that. Oh, they might watch though. That's funny. I'd like a shelf for trinkets too. Yeah, the shelf. I really love that shelf. I need to. Okay, so the bottom of the shelf is still a little cluttered because like I've just been moving and slowly I've been fixing a lot of things. Have I shown you my TV stand over here? Oh, I have a good story about the TV too. But yeah, a trinket shelf is just so cool. I love trinket shelves. So like I want to see if I can I'm chief operating borker. It's true. It's true. You can ask them. They'll agree. They'll agree. But a trinket shelf is really good. I absolutely love trinket shelves. I've always had a trinket shelf, but now since I'm in my own apartment, I can have it on camera kind of. I want to see if I can move it. Well, I kind of want. Okay. So stream. Remember when I just bumped the camera? Remember when we did the cooking stream? This was the camera I was using. It's busted. It's really busted now. So you know how I like when I was doing the cooking stream, I like dropped it in the sink and it exploded. Well, you didn't see what it looked like when it exploded because I panicked, put it back together. But it exploded. So this front. The front fell off. The front fell off. So like this little casing up on the front, it just came off. And now it never gets registered for anything anymore. And it makes me really sad because I really liked that camera. The wide angle was nice to show the shelf with, so alas. But the front fell off. There's a problem. Need another camera where the front doesn't fall off. But yeah. All right. And yeah, and I had, okay. I'm going to mess up my camera again. Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, let me close my blinds so you can't see outside. One second. And when I say blinds, I mean curtains. When I say blinds, I mean curtains, okay? So, all right. All right, ready to get the camera messed up again? Ready to get the camera messed up again? I'm going to show you. Wait, can I full cam? Here, let me full cam. Oh, I'm over here. Can I center myself at all? Oops. Hello. So yeah, this camera is a little bit older. Wait, where's my cam? Full cam, full cam. Here we are. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a little bit older, so we have a little bit of a. Here, wait. Let me move the starting screen over here. So starting image, copy, paste, and then I'll move myself, or no, I'll move the image down. And now it doesn't look quite as messed up. There, that looks a little bit better, right? Cool. Let's keep it that way. All right. So here's my shelf of cool stuff. Wait. Oh, here's my widescreen monitor. Can I show off my widescreen monitor? I love this widescreen monitor. So there's my widescreen monitor, and there's the Infinity. Whoa. All right. Here is my TV stand. So it's right next to my computer setup, right? There's my mug with my tea in it. And so, yeah, it's got the Pokeball. It's got another Pokeball. There's the last Pokeball. And it's 58% humidity in here, which is terrible, even though I have the Jositsuki going. Yeah, this monitor is so nice. If you guys ever get the chance to get a really long monitor like this, a wide monitor, do it. But yeah, Pokeball. These Pokeballs are so cool. I love these Pokeballs. I think they're from the movies. I was too young to remember where I got this from. But yeah, this is like gold plated. So I think they are from the movies. They're definitely a little fallen apart. Like this one, the plastic cover is missing on one side. But like, it actually might have been McDonald's. I don't know. But like, this is an actual Pokemon card. And it's pretty insane. So, I love it. Yeah, it might be McD's. Alright, let me put this back. Alright, so there's that. Yeah. I think it's from the movie promotion, though. Yeah. Like, there was some sort of promotion going on. And, yeah. Alright. And then, yeah, so here's my shelf. So that's those two Pokeballs. Gotta find them, yeah. And then we have... we look down. We have all my games. And then, like, Lugia is sitting on top of the controllers. They're nice and organized. And all of that. And then I like my old game pouch. My old Game Boy pouch is right here. And it's like proudly presented, and it's hiding all these wires that look terrible, but it looks great right now with it if it's like above. It's so nice. Yeah, I have all the old school consoles. I have two Switches. Where's my... Oh yeah, you see them both in the frame. Yeah, I have two Switches because you know. Yeah, okay, come on. So it's really important that I listen, I love Animal Crossing. The Animal Crossing Switch came out. What am I going to do? Not buy it? I have the Animal Crossing 3DS. You want me to not buy the Animal Crossing Switch as well? Come on. Balling on the NS COP salary. God. Chief Operating Borger salary. Yeah. You know me. And then all these GameCube games. All these GameCube games are how I learned Japanese with like native study wise. And yeah, super good. Get a bunch of GameCube games. That's why I have two Wiis here. One's Japanese, one's English. And yeah. Oh, Custom Robo. If you haven't played Custom Robo before, you need to play Custom Robo on the GameCube. It is one of the best games ever. So if we play those games, will we also be fluent? If you do that and do Native Shark, yeah. Sure. At least that's what I did. From my personal experience, that's actually like literally what I did. It was the old version of Native Shark, so Nihongo Shark, which was not nearly as good as Native Shark. And then just play a crap ton of video games. Do that, and you'll be at least the level that I am at. So if you like the level that I'm at, and you want to aim for that, then there you go. Definitely do that. Seriously, Native Shark has helped me so much. Playing Persona 5 now, and I recognize way more. Yeah, that's good. Oh, Persona 5. Yeah, that's actually really awesome to hear. I hate your level. I hate my level too. Yeah. No, yeah, I played Persona 5. Persona 5 is a lot of text, so yeah, that's good that you can recognize more. I'm really happy to hear that. It's yeah, I have Persona 5 on in. It was the one game that was hidden behind stuff because I don't have the PS4 right now. Jacob has the PS4. We split it, and he's holding on to it right now. But I played a little bit of this. I played a couple hours of this, and then I realized that this is a visual novel, and they tricked you. This isn't a game. This is a visual novel. All right? Visual novels aren't games. Visual novels are books with soundtracks. Hot take. All right? Visual novels are books with soundtracks. It's a game. It's a game. No, it was good. It was good from when I played it. I hate visual novels. That's why I couldn't complete Persona 5. No, I couldn't complete Persona 5 because, like, well, one, I don't have the PS, so that's the big first reason. And then, like, I realized it was going to take like 200 hours, and if I was going to burn 200 hours in something, I'd rather do it in Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry. Or Fire Emblem. Well, Fire Emblem, I'm super burned out right now. Tell us what to do step by step. Oh, man. Watch all the videos that I've already made. I don't know. On Native Shark. All the stream clips. So, like, the mindset is super important for sure. Yeah. How do you explain that? But I love Persona 5. How do you explain that? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Persona 5 is good. Obviously. Persona 5 is good, right? Yeah, do the NS. Yeah. Get like a solid mindset that lets you show up every day, right? And I actually just made a clip, so that clip will be releasing relatively soon, about showing up every day for your studies. So show up every day for your studies. Do Native Shark. You just show up, hit study now. You don't have to worry about it, what to do and when. Just try to show up every day and make a habit out of showing up every day. So when your motivation runs out, because your motivation is going to run out eventually, motivation is a limited resource, and that's a very important thing to keep in mind when you're studying. Because I had plenty of days where I wasn't motivated, but I still did it because I had a habit. So like I defined myself, I labeled myself. Like part of who I was the person who studies Japanese every day. So I became the person who studies Japanese every day. And I was, so like whenever I had the decision of like, okay, am I going to skip studying today, or am I going to study today? It stopped being a decision. So I stopped getting decision fatigue from it, because making decisions takes a lot of energy. So you just stop getting decision fatigue. You just say, I'm going to study every day. So am I going to study today? Of course I am. I'm the person who studies every day. Right? So how to realistically achieve that statement is linking it to a habit, right? So link it to a habit. So for me, I press the power button on my computer every day. So every time I press the power button, I study. So if you wake up and you have a morning cup of coffee or tea for me and relax, study Native Shark with your tea or coffee. If you get home from work every day and have an hour to yourself or a half hour to yourself just to kick back and relax, have a cup of tea after work, study Native Shark, right? Like something that's consistent. Do you take the train to work? Study on the train. Grab some headphones so you can listen. You know, what's something you do every day that you can consistently do? So work, sometimes it's hard to relate it to work because work is usually 5 days a week for most people. Almost everyone. So maybe something, or on those weekend days you can relate it to something else. But I feel like having it just on one thing would probably make it easier. Yeah, I've been doing it every like 10-15 minutes on Native Shark and 20 minutes of Persona 5 podcast or Terrace House. Yeah, that's what I did. Honestly, most of my days was like, so for me at the start, I did an hour every day because I decided I wanted to do an hour every day. But like usually, sometimes it would be quicker, sometimes it would be longer. But usually I'd say probably between a half hour and an hour of like sit down, study Nihongo Shark, old Native Shark, and then play whatever video games I felt like playing. So some days I didn't play video games, but sometimes I played freaking like 12 hours of video games in Japanese, because that's the type of gamer I am. So, and obviously on those, like when I played like 8-hour video game sessions, right, I would like put in vocab that I learned from games for the first hour if I had the brain power to do it. And then I would just like play the game and not worry about looking up new stuff or whatever. And I would just be like, oh, okay, I'm solidifying old stuff. Yeah. I wish I I was the type to do that too, would be fun. Yeah, I mean, if you want to try it. I mean, Persona 5 is a lot of more effort than like, so for me, I would play a Pokemon, right? Pokemon's not a lot of effort to get through, relatively speaking. Obviously, if you're an absolute beginner, it's going to be a lot of effort. But gameplay-wise, it's not a lot of effort. So Persona 5, you need to know what's going on in the story. Pokemon, you don't need to know what's going on in the story. So that's why Pokemon's a little bit easier to play. So something you already know the story to or something like that, it doesn't matter if you understand the exact every sentence, then yeah, be good. Oh, you get bored of TV games, video games in like an hour? Oh, I'm starting to do that now, which is kind of a bummer, but yeah. Let's see. What kind of tea do I like? My favorite tea is sencha, but right now I'm drinking ryokucha. So right now, this is like just a big bag. It was really inexpensive. So this is ryokucha, which is green tea, and it just comes in this big bag, and you just grab and bag out, and it's great. I love this. It's really good quality, even though it's pretty inexpensive. This is my favorite tea, sencha. Absolutely love sencha. If I could recommend one tea, sencha is the one. So this one actually is, I've been noticing, like, I go to steep it for 2 minutes and it gets bitter, and then I read the instructions, because who reads instructions these days? Turns out you only steep this one for 30 to 40 seconds. And I had been noticing, like, myself, like, wait, if I just do it, like, if this is really quick, this steeps really quick. So I looked, and yeah, it was actually 30-40 seconds. So this is really good. But I mean, I think some sencha is different, and you do need to steep it like a good 2 minutes. But I don't know. Read the instructions on your tea. It's actually important, and you won't get crappy tea. Yeah, I know. I just want to play video games all day long. Oh, you recently got loose leaf sencha? Yeah, read the instructions. They might be the same, but they might be different. So just verify and see which one. Because bitter sencha is pretty bad. I like jasmine too, but I don't drink enough jasmine. If I have too much jasmine, it like hurts my stomach, especially in the morning. If it's like too strong, jasmine gets bitter really bad, really quick. What's everyone else's favorite tea? What's everyone's favorite tea here? Thomas, I had to stop using multiple program, finding it was hurting my studies. Yeah, program hopping is a real thing that I could talk about for a while, to be honest. But yeah, sticking with one is a really good idea. So like, yeah, try a bunch, you know, but I think you'll probably like Native Shark the most. At least I know I do. And it's helped me the most. I just put leaves in my cup and then pour hot water and drink it. Yo, all right. Well, that's technically the same. Yeah. But you can do that. But I have this like hot water heater that lets me heat my water to exactly what temperature I want. And yeah, it's really nice. Let's see. I might try to, you know, I feel like I like these streams where like I don't pretend that I'm gonna be studying and I just talk with everyone. You know what I mean? Like I could be in a little corner up here and being like, all right, well, let's study eventually, guys. But I really kind of prefer interacting with everyone, just full cam. I don't know, let me know what you guys think too. I admit it. I've been procrastinating in my studies so I can talk to everyone on stream. Yeah, where I don't pretend to study. All right, all right, to be fair, I do actually learn things from phase 2. So I do actually learn things, but time efficiency wise, I definitely don't learn nearly as much as I could. Iced jasmine. I've actually never had iced jasmine tea before. I have something I need to try. Holy crap, thank you. Genmaicha? I love genmaicha. I absolutely love genmaicha too. Dude, iced jasmine, that sounds amazing, and I don't know why I've never tried it before. What is wrong with me? So, okay, yeah, no, I have a pitcher. Get a bottle at the convenience. Wait, never mind. Yeah, I have. All right, I'm thinking of homemade. I think I've had a bottle of iced jasmine at the convenience before. It was good. But I like homemade is another level of tea goodness. How long did you transition into speaking with native speakers? How long did it take me before, like, when I started studying? So I did, or not how long? Like, how, like, before I felt comfortable with it? Oh, how did I? So how did I start speaking with native speakers? Well, I felt too stupid, embarrassed with my tutor. Oh, so mindset starting actually. I see. Okay. Yes. So for me, I was kind of in the same boat. I've actually never had a Japanese tutor. I've never had an official tutor. But I did go on Hello Talk, which is a phone app, and I made a really good friend there, and we typed to each other for a while, and that was a really comfortable first step for me, because I do also feel that, like, especially like that as a beginner of Japanese, I had a lot of anxiety talking with people, so I didn't do it. I should have, but I didn't. It really set my studies back. And I think there is a level of, like, accepting that, yes, you're going to feel anxious, but doing it anyway. Like, it's okay to feel the anxiety, but don't let the anxiety control you, because, yeah, that's when it really is a problem, right? Like, anxiety in general, right? Like, it's okay to feel anxiety, because that's just how your brain's wired, right? Like, that's okay. Of course, you're going to feel a little silly. But I think if you find someone to talk to that's actually helpful, and if it's a language partner, then you can both learn from each other. So yeah, I love texting as an intermediate step to talking. Yeah, that's what I did. It was really comfortable for me. Does anyone know tutors tell you just text you? Go on Hello Talk and try to find a language partner. So what I did in Hello Talk that was really successful, all of my best language partners, and I'm thinking of one in particular, but all of my language partners that I really felt like I got a lot of communication, a really good communication out of, we always spoke in both languages. So I would write Japanese first, and then I would write English to her, and she would write English first and then write Japanese to me. So whenever we didn't understand each other, we could still correct each other, because we could read what they meant in their native language, so they knew what we knew what they wanted to say, so we could easily correct each other. It takes a while. The thing is, that's a lot of extra time to talk to someone. That's literally double the amount of time, because you're writing in two languages, right? Or almost double, depending, I guess, because you're gonna write slower in your non-native language. So that's good. I mean, try Hello Talk, I think. I don't know of any other services that might text instead of talk, but I think there also is a level of find the right tutor for you. So don't be afraid to, if you're not vibing with that tutor, don't be afraid to try another tutor. Because you might find one that's really great for you and you just haven't found them yet. And I think, does anyone know? So, like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like just not letting the anxiety beat you. It's a really hard statement to do. Like, easier said than done 100%. But I think you will be happy. You will be very grateful when you're 2 years down the road. You will be very grateful to your past self that you were practicing speaking, because I took way too long to speak and produce, and it sucked for me. I remember I studied Japanese for a year before I ever attempted to write my first Japanese sentence, and I think it took literally 30 minutes to write 2 to 3 sentences. It was insane, right? Like, produce, get it out of your brain. Like, the thing about producing and talking to people, it's not how accurate you are. It's making your brain try to put the thing together. That's the important thing. You don't even need corrections, right? Corrections are helpful 100%. So if you can get corrections, sure, get corrections. But the real important thing is talk to people and make your brain do the things that put words together, right? That's the actual important thing to increasing speed. So the sooner and the faster you can do that, and the more you can do that, I think the better. The other issue with texting people on Hello Talk is I don't know how to not ghost people or get ghosted. I think I've either ghosted or not, or been ghosted plenty of times by people. So like I've had both of those happen because you just don't vibe with them. So I feel like, and the one person that I really like had great communication with this is what I told them. I was just like, hey, I really want to get good at Japanese. Like, I want to be the most natural. Like, you cannot tell the difference of me and a native speaker. That's how good I want to be at Japanese. How do you feel about that? And they're like, oh, that's how good I want to be at English. I'm like, okay, let's correct each other for naturalness and not only mistakes then. And since we both had that understanding of, yeah, let's get really good together. Even when the conversation was like, or the conversation was never difficult to carry after that, really, because we both had this understanding of, oh, we'll just say whatever we feel like saying. And then we'll just try to, like, the focus is we'll make each other really good at our languages. So I feel like communication, like everyone else, or almost everyone else I've talked to on Hello Talk, the conversation is kind of boring and it dies really quick. So I feel like if you can just talk to them and be like, yeah, let's both get really good. Like, does that sound good to you? And if they say no, then find someone else who says yes, right? Just communication, I think. But yeah, I've definitely experienced it. So I get that. But that's how I would do it. That's how I did it. That's how I would recommend doing it. That's what worked for me. Yeah. I think once I have a plan to go to Japan, I'll get more hardcore about it. Yeah, I think that's valid too. I think that's valid. But now I like the short daily sessions. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's nice. I absolutely love the short daily sessions, and then I get to goof off in video games. And depending on your plans, if you just want to get really good at video games, I know Lingo Noob, you want to go to Japan. But if you just want to get really good at video games, then you don't have to worry about speaking. Just consume a lot of video games. That's what I did, and that's why I didn't speak for so long, is because I was just like, let me just play some video games because that's what I care about right now, right? And then before I realized it, I was like, oh wait, crap, I just passed the N2 on I just took this test on a whim and I passed it. Can I do the N1? So like then I started like, oh wait, no, I'm actually kind of improving more than I thought I would. Let's like see how far I can take this. And then my studies mindsets all changed from there. So yeah. Can't wait to visit Japan. I know. Yeah, I can't wait for things to be open again. I hear the world's starting to open up more, which is like really, I am very happy about hearing. But like there's places, if you can prove that you have the vaccine, you don't have to do 2-week quarantines. And I think it was, I might be wrong, but I think it was Italy that's opening up for Japanese visitors. When are foreigners allowed back into Japan? That is a great question that I don't think anyone knows the answer to at the current moment. Sadly. Yeah, I don't think I can answer that question. But I can give you some information. I know at the end of July, Fukuoka City here is opening up a vaccine like thing for everyone to join in. So everyone can have vaccines. And like you don't have to be over 60 or whatever the heck, over 50. It's general population, so age 20s, age 30s, those, everyone can go. It's a 24-hour like clinic place. So vaccinations are starting for everyone in a month and a half, in Fukuoka at least. And I think that ability here will pressure other prefectures to do the same. Which it seems to be good. So, and I was talking to a doctor recently, and he was telling me that like the vaccines and whatnot are here, but the manpower doesn't exist. So that's the thing, is they need a different way to like do the manpower. Because I'm not sure about this, but I've heard that I think only doctors can do the injections instead of like nurses or like helpers, versus like in America, like like not almost anyone, but you know, you don't need to have an 8-year degree to do the injection. But I think in Japan they might. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure, but I have heard that it is a manpower problem more than that's the logistical error, is the manpower instead of the actual amount of vaccines that we can get here. So already published and quoted you on that. Whoops. Don't you hate that? All right. Yeah. My God. That's how it be. All right. Do we want to actually study now? Let's study. I have a ton of review cards to do. Let's study. Let's do it. All right, monitor. All right, here I am. Up in the corner again. I'm up in the corner. Let's get through these reviews quick. こんなぎゅうぎゅうでいいの？
ありがとうございます。僕甘いものには目がないんですよ。
ありがとうございます。僕甘いものには目がないんですよ。
Yeah, I skipped my new vocab because I've been getting too many reviews. That's the way to do it. Yeah. We're planning. Oh wait, I don't know how much they've said yet. We're planning some changes about how new vocab and the amount of reviews happen. So it'll be, so you won't have to manually do that, hopefully in the future. But I don't know the exact design, or I don't know how much I can say about the exact design. So I think that was announced. I think that was announced too, yeah. But, you know, that's definitely the way to do it, because I've noticed the students who do that have a lot of success versus students who might just like kind of go through everything and get overwhelmed. So doing things, and that's really the most important thing about studying Japanese, is doing it in a way that you can do consistently, that's not overwhelming, right? So we need to design the system for that as well. So yeah, that's like really important.
どこでもいいよ。
どこでもいいよ。
何でも聞いて。
何でも聞いて。
何でもない。
なんでもない。
いつも連絡し、いつでも連絡して。
いつでも連絡して。
地下鉄は便利です。
地下鉄は便利です。
たまには、たまにお店の入り口、たまにお店の入り口にもありますよね。金属探知機。
たまにお店の入り口にもありますよね。金属探知機。
How are you going through
た
without
まにお店の入り口に
tapping
も
and
ありま
clicking?
すよね。
Oh
金
my
属
god.
探知機。
You gotta keyboard shortcuts. Keyboard shortcuts. I'm pressing the space bar. And the space bar to answer is, I think, the smiley face. It is the smiley face. So you can press 1 is for frowny face, 2 is for neutral face, 3 answer smiley face. You can replay audio with R, archive, edit, undo reviews, undo reviews with Control Z. Yeah, spacebar. Spacebar is Pog. 言ってくれよ、いくらでも払うから。
言ってくれよ、いくらでも払うから。
売ってくれよ。
Die. Hey, mileage. I'm doing well. It's good to see you here. Yeah, I just spent like 20 minutes full cam rambling about my apartment and study mindsets. Yeah. How about you? How are you? What's up? How you been? It's nice to see, or it's nice to, so I'll be back into a consistent screaming schedule now. I will be consistently screaming going into the future. No, I'll be consistently streaming now. So you should expect me on basically every Thursday, Friday, around this time, maybe hopefully a little earlier, but we'll see. But tomorrow, I think I'm going to do a cooking stream. So that'll be, I would start in about 10 hours from like right now, tomorrow. So 34 hours. So apartments and townhouses rock. I'm saying. Yeah. I love this apartment. I'm going to do, so I have a video planned of like moving and how to like move in Japan and like what it's like, and then like how to kind of organize a Japanese apartment, because I've been doing that a lot, obviously.
いくら安くたってジャンクフードは買いません。
いくら安くたってジャンクフードは買いません。
いくら安くたってジャンクフードは買いません。とは言わないです。I wouldn't say that. いくら安くてもジャンクフードは買いません。
いくら安くてもジャンクフードは買いません。
いくら
So if it's
安
like
く
the
ても
same-
ジャンクフードは買いません。
It's like technically not the same, right?
いくら安くたって
The たって and temo. But like, for
いくら
me,
安くても
personally
ジャンクフー
speaking,
ドは買いませ
I'm
ん。
pressing A on that and archiving it. 鉄は重い。鉄
鉄は重い。
鉄
鉄は
は重い。
鉄は重い。やめなさい。周りの人に迷惑だよ。
やめなさい
ごめんなさい。
周りの人に迷惑だよ。
The
やめ
tub
なさ
washer
い。
thing
周
was
りの人に
legit.
迷惑だよ。
I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, we put up a video of maybe we could watch it on stream together. But like we put up a that was my own bath. That was my own shower. that was recording all. I guess obviously maybe. But yeah, it's legit. I left out a really important detail is you have to shower so you're clean before you enter the bath. And I'm like, wow, I'm kind of sad at myself. Kind of mad at myself for forgetting that. So I'm kind of bummed about that. But I think the rest of the video was like kind of hopefully it was interesting. You wash your clothes with the freaking bath water. Like what the heck? 宿題たくさんある。忙しい。No. Oh. Cal can jump off a building. Oh boy. Yeah, Cal, good luck. I don't know. Good luck. Well, school's it's like the last semester almost. Or the last like month, right? You only got like maybe a month or so, right? You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully. Maybe. At least until break, right? Yeah.
笑われたって気にしない。
笑われたって気にしない。
Yeah, one thing I don't miss about like being in school is the homework. Like you go there and then like when you leave you still don't have off. When you leave you still have to do stuff. I get why, but I hate it.
これはいくらですか？
これはいくらですか？
鼻痛い。
鼻痛
Like
い。
I get why. But it's just like homework's the worst. I hate homework so much. Consumes your mind. Yeah, you always have this thing consuming your mind. It's just like sitting there, just like eating away. Because all I do is procrastinate, so it's always on my mind, right? So what I've done instead is learn to have bad memory. So I don't remember that I have homework, so it doesn't consume my mind. Big brain, or small brain, I guess. Unwrinkle your brain. Unwrinkle your brain so you don't remember you have homework. That's how you beat homework. Don't listen to me. That's terrible advice. Homework is there to make your brain more wrinkly.
鉄は金属の一つです。
鉄は金属の一つです。
That plus you never leave your house in a pandemic has me not in a great spot. Yeah, I agree. I feel that. Yeah, and Fukuoka just came out with a new state of emergency, so it's like I can't even go anywhere. Like I wasn't really going anywhere to begin with. Like I was hanging out with one friend, but like now we might not hang out too much because of the pandemic and all this stuff, and the numbers are really starting to pump up here, and that vaccine clinic is just, it's still too far away. Why isn't it this month? Why, you know, that's end of July. That's still 2.5 months away. Oh my God, that's still 2.5 months away. I don't want to do 2.5 more months of this. And that's just starting it. Yeah. But you know, alas, what can you do, right? What can you do? Yeah. I mean, there's definitely, the situation here sucks, but there's definitely a lot of places where it also really, really sucks, you know? So it's like, I could have been, well, America's starting to get on top of their stuff now. But like I hear India is really bad. Like India's taking it really badly. So, you know, it really sucks for them, and I hope that it improves quickly. But I just don't know the situation over there well enough to know that if it will or what the chances of that are. Hopefully it's okay.
聞こえなかっただけだと思うよ。うちのじいちゃんめちゃめちゃ耳遠いから。
耳
聞こえ
遠い。
なかっただけだ。
その誰でも知ってるよ。
そんなの誰でも知ってるよ。
そんなの誰でも知ってるよ。
その誰でも知ってるよ。みんな知ってるじゃん。 探知できない金属
探知できない金属もあります。
その誰だ
そ
って
んなの
知ってる
誰だって知ってるよ
そう。ですよね。
そん
I'm gonna archive that one because it's similar. 昇進がかかってるんだ
昇進がかかってるんだぞ。
寒いと思うよ。
寒いと思うよ。
I archive that one. あの日は確か水曜だと思う。
あの日は確か水曜日だっ
I missed saying to, but that's okay. I kind of stumbled there. Or I kind of mumbled there. Oh, Yagaru. Yo, you know how long it took me to learn Yagaru? I am so happy that this is early phase 2. Because this is like, you will see this in anime and music and I don't know, all the media that I consume. You'll see Yagaru all the time. Alright, so it's attached to the massive verb stem, and it's displaying disgust, anger, actions of something. It's really rude and all that stuff. Gotta hop off for some tamago takosu for dinner. Alright, enjoy. Yeah, じゃあね。I'll see you later. またね。Alright. あいつ
あいつこんな時にどこ行きやがった。
あいつこんな時にどこ行きやがった。
The male voice sounds more intense here. It sounds more like how it might really be said. But the female voice is, it's all obviously pronounced well.
あいつこんな時にどこ行きやがった。
But it sounds too calm. It sounds too calm.
あいつこんな時にどこ行きやがった。
Like there's emotion in this one, you know? Like this is an emotional statement, right? Like you're displaying disgust or anger. I don't hear any disgust or anger from the female voice actor right now. But the male is doing it. 行きます。行き上がる。行き上がった。Yep. ふざける. Yeah, that one, ふざける is a really good word you'll hear in anime a lot. You probably already know it. ふざけんな。
ふざけやがって。
ふざけやがって。
ふざけやがって. Yeah. Yeah, Nico too, huh? Took too far. Yeah, far too long to learn Yagaru. Didn't know how to use it well until after passing N1. Yeah. Yeah. Schools, yeah, that's the thing. Schools and stuff, they do ignore the rude language, so kind of bummer. But yeah, I learned it. I think I probably in between N2 and N1 is when I really started to get familiar with it, but it might have been till after N1 for me as well that I like actually understood it. There's definitely a chance that that was a reality. I don't remember exactly when, but yeah. Well, rude language tends to be like males will say rude language more, I guess. I don't know. Like sometimes rude language equals male language in Japanese. So yeah, there is that as well. Alright, not wasting my time on a weakling like you tries to walk away. The main character yells back.
待ちやがれ。
貴様、や、待ちやがれ。
貴様、待ちやがれ。
貴様待ちやがれ。
I like that one though. That was a fine voice. 貴様、待ちやがれ。
貴様待ちやがれ。
But like I feel like anything with Yagaru, you're gonna be half screaming. You know what I mean? And Yagare, so command form because we're already being rude, so why not be more rude? Let's put it in command form.
のんきに寝てやがる。
のんきに寝てやがる。
Now this one feels normal to not scream. You're messaging your friend online. Okay. Oh, your house has been broken into. Yikes. She asks how your husband's taking it.
のんきに寝てやがる。
Yeah, that one's normal. That one's fine. Whenever I think about how school teaches languages, I just think about the amount of people who took Spanish and can only say hola. Me. Yeah. Yeah, honestly. I really enjoyed Spanish class, and I actually got, I don't know if I would say quite fluent, but I got pretty functional. I got pretty functional in Spanish. And now I can't speak any of it. If I read it, if I take a little bit of time, I can piece together and remember everything again. But like, I can't produce anything at all. Like if you ask me what's this word in Spanish, I will probably not be able to tell you, like almost 100% of the time. But I can like kind of comprehend if it's written. I can't comprehend any spoken. So it's like, yeah. And the thing is, like, especially when you're done with school, then they spit you out, and what do you do with the language? If you don't do something with the language, then you like quickly lose it, because now you don't have a way to study it. That's my big problem with school, is like with online, if you start learning online, it's easy to keep learning online, you know? But if you start learning with school, you can't just stay in that school the rest of your life, right? And you probably won't get to the level where you can just be like, all right, well, don't need to study anymore, right? Like, that's just not how school really tends to leave people. So it leaves people like in this halfway learned it, halfway still need to keep going state, but they're not at the state where they can just immerse and be all right most of the time. Maybe there's some cases like that. So that's really where I have issues with school. So, alas. Because I lived through those, you know. Using no in place of ga. Let me open my curtains so I can get more light in here. One sec. Stretching. When's the last time everyone stretched? When's the last time everyone stretched? Go stretch. It's good to stretch. Don't let your bones solidify. Don't let your joints solidify. More tea. I love tea. Can you hear that? Can you hear the sound of the tea pouring? Alright. Sometimes ga is changed to no when it comes in between two nouns. There's no academic consensus on the rules of reasonings or when this should be done. Isn't that great? But yeah, big facts though. Yeah, sakura no saku koro desu ne.
桜の咲く頃ですね。
Yeah, so this could have been
桜
ga.
の咲く頃ですね。
I think it's an old, like it used to be an old way to use it or something like that, and it's just kind of stuck around, so it still works. I have no idea. I totally could have just made that up on the spot. Who knows? But it's very true. And I'm going to say this again. I'm really glad that this is in early phase 2 because this is super important. And so many people get really confused by this. So I'm really glad that we have a full lesson on this now. Yeah, when's it appropriate to say no and ga? Yeah, honestly, exposure is just so good for learning the language. Like, you'll be all right. Don't worry about searching for when's the right to do exactly this and what's the rules around. Like, it's nice to know the rules for some like things like conjugations, obviously, but sometimes it's just like everyone can do it because everyone got exposure to how it worked, and exposure is something to not be discounted. Even though sometimes it feels like a lazy answer, sometimes it really is just like, give yourself time. Give yourself time, you'll be alright. You know? 15, getting ready for your first date with your first ever boyfriend. Ooh. Mom notices that you're all dressed up, starts peppering you with questions. Like, where are you going? Who are you meeting?
そんなこと聞いてどうすんの？お母さんの知らない子だよ。
そんなこと聞いてどうすんの？お母さんの知らない子だよ。
Yeah. お母さんの知らない子だよ. So, yeah, we could say ga, but we said no because why not? I set you up on a blind date with a girl. It was an interesting date. Oh boy. Halfway through your sushi dinner, she said, let's go get pizza. She called a smartphone smahong instead of smahong. Oh no. She went on and on about jellyfish all night. Interesting. The next day, your boss asks how the night went. You don't want to be rude.
なんていうか、すごい癖の強い人でした。
なんていうか、すごい癖の強い人でした。
Yeah. Now this one feels really natural to put no here for me. Like, we could put ga, technically speaking, but no feels like really like the best fit for whatever reason. That's funny. Yeah. She had a lot of character. 癖の強い人. I'm at the point where I can usually recognize a word or two in a sentence of slice of life anime, so that's nice, but exposure to everything. Yeah, that's good. Dude, that's the thing. Like, Actually, anime is so difficult for me. Because I never really like studied with it. So like everyone says study with anime, and yeah, if you want to learn Japanese to watch anime, do it. And study with anime. You gotta study with the thing that you want to do. For me, since I wanted to do a lot, I realized that video games were a lot more fun than watching anime. And it was easier for me to study with. That's what I did. So because of that, I've always kind of struggled with hearing anime sometimes. Now it's fine. Like, I don't really struggle at all. But it took me, I think anime was one of the longest things that it took me to really feel comfortable with. So, interesting maybe experience. I don't know. Just share it, I guess. But, yeah. But slice of life anime is definitely the best thing to start with. Just for vocab and purposes, really vocab purposes. And fight scenes are a lot harder to pick up. Though Kimetsu no Yaiba I feel like wasn't too bad, but I don't know if it's just because I watched it and my difference in perspective and ability is affecting me how I say that. But I feel like I've seen a lot of students say Kimetsu no Yaiba was actually really doable for them. So I don't know. Maybe learn a couple of fighting terms and stuff like that, and might be all right. I think they use a lot of the same terms. I mean, to be fair, it is a Shonen Jump show, so it can't be crazy language because it's aimed at a lot of kids too, right?
お願い邪魔しないから。
お願い邪魔しないから。
Mm-hmm. Uza? Eh?
うざ。
う
Oh,
ざ
uzai. Oh, okay. Uzai. It's like urusai, except like uzai. Kind of. It might be different a little.
ちょっとどいて。
ちょっとどいて。
Doite. Italian restaurant. Oh,
どうした
shit.
なんか今日テンション低くない？
どうしたなんか今日テンション低くない
Yeah, if your tension is hikui, then you're like kind of feeling a little down. But if your tension is takai, you're really excited. So, tension takai. Your friend's ranting about his wife being mad all the time. You know, he doesn't help with the chores or the kids. His wife likes to bring up his past issues and is easily upset.
正直どっちもどっちだと思う。
Yeah.
正直どっちもどっちだと思う
I didn't know this at all. Sweet. So here's another example. I've been studying Japanese for 6 years. I had no idea that this worked the way it did. I don't think I've ever heard dochimotochi. Pyong pyong pyong. Pyong pyong. Pyong pyong. ちょっとどいて。
ちょっとどいて。
ちょっとどいて
Can you move for a sec? Pyong 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 pyong.
ぴょんぴょんぴょん
Hopping. Uza.
うざ。
うざ
どうしたなんか今日テンション低くない
どうしたなんか今日テンション低くない？
どうした
そうだな。お願い。邪魔しないから。
お願い邪魔しないから。
邪魔しないから。
邪魔しないから
Yeah, missing the last train sucks. I've never done it, but it sucks. Because then you have to like pay a taxi. It's like $30 or whatever, depending on where you need to go.
正直どっちもどっちだと思
どっちもどっちだと思う。
正直どっちもどっ
I
ち
have
だ
to
と思
remember
う
that one. Both of you. Both are bad. Both are to blame. どっちもどっちだと思う. So both are not good. This is kind of my jam. This music. I'm starting to get really used to it. Alright, here we go.
邪魔だ邪魔だ邪魔だどけどけどけ今ママお仕事の電話してるからちょっとだけ静かにしてくれるかなはーいはいいい子ね
Oh my god. Hey, sweetie, mommy's on a work call right now. Could you shut up? Please, quietly. Could you please keep it down? Yeah. She's not saying shut up, though. Because she's just not... Shizukani shite kurenai kana? Could you maybe not... Could you maybe... Be quiet? keep it down. I like this. Yeah. That's good voice acting right there. All right. Bam. Good. And that's our studies for today. My streak still exists, which is good. Kawaii-ko. Ne. Kawaii-katta. Kawaii-katta. Man, going through this, it's like, wow. Look at all the stuff I've done. Done a lot. I got 3 units left. Or available. Not left. More on the way, obviously. Man. It's crazy though. Like, it's crazy the things that you can do when you just like kind of do it every day, you know? Like the progress that you can make. Like, I think about my own studies, my own personal studies, and it's like I've been doing this for almost 6 years now. Like, I'm 2 months short of 6 years. And it's like, that's crazy to me. Right? And like, I think about like when I played certain video games or watched certain anime and like how actually early in my studies that I was. And it's like, wow, I was playing this at like 3 years in. I was playing this at like 2 years in. And it's like, how did I do that? So it's like, I felt like I got, like looking back, like I have a lot of improvement points, obviously, especially in speaking and listening. But like when I was like playing video games, it was like, wow, I played that game at 2 years in. Like, what the heck was I doing? Right? Like I played like, well, almost everything like I had played at 3 years in. Like Final Fantasy Tactics, I think I played at like 3 years in. And I got so much language out of Final Fantasy A2 Tactics on the DS. And it's like, yeah. Right? Like, you just see so much progress. It's really nice to see. And then like when you do something that's too tough and you put it down and then you come back and then it's like, wow, that's a lot easier. Sometimes it's still not easy, but it makes more sense. It's not, I don't feel as lost as I used to feel, right? It's just so nice. It's just so nice. All right. I think it's time. I think it's time. It's time. I've been waiting for this. Been waiting for this for so long. I recently played Pokemon Sun and Moon and recognized so much that I surprised myself. First time I played it, didn't understand a thing. Yeah, it's like in Sun and Moon I feel like is exceptionally difficult because of like how much hand holding and like with the new types of battle or no gyms and all this stuff and like how much explaining they do. I feel like they held your hand a lot more, so I feel like of any Pokemon game that actually has the most amount of dialogue. So I remember when I played Sun and Moon, it really hit me hard. But yeah, now like I can go back to it and be like, wait, this is just normal. This is just I'm playing Pokemon. You know what I mean? Speaking of Pokemon, let's turn off Sumabara and let's play Pokemon. I've been waiting to play Pokemon for so long. We played it the day it came out, and then we haven't touched it since. And I've been so sad this whole time. So I'm so happy that we can play Pokemon Snap again. I love this game so much. Oh, let me update Twitch. I love this game so freaking much. Like, oh, how do I? Oh, 1 second. Mod view. Let me update Twitch so I can show that we're playing Pokemon. Man. And another thing about time. You ready for this? Pokemon Snap came out. New Pokemon Snap. That's the word for it on Twitch. Okay. New Pokemon Snap. So Pokemon Snap. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Came out 21 years ago. 21 years ago. 21 years ago. What is that? All right, let's chosa. Cuz we just got that new Pokemon ball thing, right? Or that evolve whatever the heck. So let's go test it out. 今まで調査したルートも、イルミナオーブ使ってなんちゃらかんちゃら。はい。Let's go back to here. I wasn't alive. Oh my god. Yo, that's the thing. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Let's go jungle. Let's go jungle. I wasn't alive, dude. It came out 21 years ago. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, there's like people who weren't alive when the internet was invented. There were people who lived before the internet existed. Okay. Oh god, I have to remember the controls. Okay, here. Beautiful. Look at me. Apom. Can I just like donk, boink, boink? Come here, boink. I want a really good picture. Boink. Oh, it's mad. Yo, it's mad. Wowza. Okairi. Boink. Oh, I think it's mad. I don't know. Maybe it's not mad. Hey, you. I'm just hitting people with apples. Yo, it's mad. Yo, it's mad. Had to walk the dog. All good. Did you listen to any laid back Japanese while you were walking the dog? Oh, an Arbok. Nope. Oh. Ah, boku. Oide. Oide. Whooper. Whoopie boy. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're mad. Oh, I love whoopers. Had a long drive yesterday. I'm already caught up? Oh, you're already caught up. Oh, yo. So you listen then. Okay. What did you think? How have the recent episodes been? Been enjoying them? Hopefully. Hopefully you've been enjoying them. Apom. Oide. Ii no totta ne. Hell yeah. Yeah, I have so much fun making those laid back Japanese podcasts. Oh. Sugoi. I think you don't know the difference between Shibuya and Shinjuku? Hachiko is definitely at Shibuya. Oh no, did I say whoopsies. Yeah, Shinjuku Eki, you're right. You're right. Yeah, Shibuya is where I first met. I don't know, both of them are confusing. But yeah. Shibuya is recorded forever. I know, my mistakes. They'll never go away. Well, yeah, alas. That's why I try to be really careful whenever I do like anything or we release anything on Laidback Japanese, because it's obviously very important, especially in the context of the podcast. We're there to try to help teach, right? So, oh crap. Oh right, I've been supposed to be looking at these crystal things. So like I try to be very careful to make sure the information that we give is accurate, obviously. Alright. Okay, wait. I need to find a crystal. I think there's a crystal flower over here. I think that's one. Maybe over there. But you've been liking it? That's good. Yeah. Yeah, and especially if you're new to Japan, any station in Japan is really difficult to find people at. Because you're just like, what's going on? Oh, I got a tail of... What are these Pokemon called? Neparudas. Neparudas. Got a butt pick of a Neparudas. Wasn't exactly what I was aiming for. There we go. Okay. So. Hello. You all. Oh, I missed the really good one though. Alright, wait. Where? Hi, you. Oh, he's mad. Alright, wait. No. Wait, where's the thing? I wasn't able to use these orbs. I wasn't able to use these orbs. I appreciate you've been adding more Japanese tidbits. Yeah, everyone, basically as soon as we started, we're like, oh, well, we don't need that much Japanese, right? Like, we don't want to overwhelm beginners. And everyone's like, no, keep doing more. And we're like, okay, how about that? And they're like, no, keep doing more. And we're like, oh, okay, well. With NS peeps or in general, kind of both, right? But like NS peeps, people who've been doing NS for a while, they'll get it. But we don't want to lose people who are beginner, like absolute beginners who maybe have never even heard of Native Shark, right? So we're trying to find the balance, but I think more is better. So like the recent amounts of more have been better. Maybe Japanese only challenge. We have recorded an episode of only Japanese. We've recorded, I think, 2 episodes of only Japanese, but we're not sure how to release it yet. So we might... Do I tell you guys? All right. We don't have a plan yet, so we don't know when or how we will release it. But there has been a discussion of a different podcast of just Chia and I talking in only Japanese. But I won't say... this is not a solidified plan, so don't get excited about it, okay? Don't get excited about it. Because we're not sure when and how and in what form that could happen. So we might just end up like releasing the recorded thing like on YouTube or something. Too late, much excited. No, don't get excited because we don't know when. We don't know when or even if. All right. It's an idea that's like forming in our heads that maybe would be cool. Yeah, Quaggy Boy is so cute. We'll get Super Mario Party session if that's the last thing I do to see the potential. I feel things I can't control. Okay, all right, you go ahead and feel those things. All right, let's choose some good photos. Yeah. Sorry, I toned it down. No, Nightbot didn't slap you, so you're good. Well, that's a good one. Oh, that's a really good one. Let's do that one. Oh. Goro, 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 goro. Except not very goro because you're very light. Goro, 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 goro is like rolling around. So like a heavy object rolling around. So like when you think of... So it's like a heavy object rolling around. So when you think of goro goro no oto, you think of like something like a rock rolling down a mountain, not this. Maybe they're just doing koro koro. They're just koro koroing, right? They're just lightly rolling around. Moshirosou. We already have the title in mind, but I don't want to say it in case someone takes it. Native Japanese and bam. Well, we could call it native Japanese, but like I'm not a native. So it'd be kind of like a half-truth. You know what I mean? But yeah, right now, we'd like to do it, but I think it's a question of like time and whatnot. You know what I mean? There's no E. Yeah. All right. True. True. This one's cute. I like this one. So not false advertising. Yeah, I guess so. Because like me on Native Shark, right? Oh, that's a good one. Let's do that. I think that's a really good one. Boku. Oh, yo. Wait, where was the yawning one? The yawning one doesn't get me a 2-star at least. What the heck? This is rigged. It's rigged. This game is rigged. Oopa. Oopa. Whoa. Kawaii. This is the definition of angry kawaii. Yo. Alright, come on. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that photo, dude. That's amazing. But yeah, I want to do Mario Party with everyone. Oh. Hey, do you think we'll still get points if we just don't have a face on this guy? Let's try it. Oh, Mega Yama. I wonder what one's better. This one will totally get me more points though. So let's do that. I already forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, is there a Japanese contraction for angry kawaii? I don't think so. I know there's kimo kawaii, which is like so disgusting it's cute. It's like a naked mole rat, right? Agehanto. Nice timing. There's only like 4 people that can do Mario Party. That's the thing that sucks. Yo, 4 people, I feel like that's like a good amount though. I feel like more than 4 people would be a Monka. You know what I mean? Like that would be difficult to do, to pull off. Like it would take too long to do a single turn, you know what I mean? But I'm super down to play Mario Party online. It's just like the timing of like, so like I'm basically only, like me being in Japan versus everyone else. Okotte kawaii. I feel like okori kawaii would maybe be it. Okori kawaii. Okotte kawaiku naru is like to become angry, like to when they get angry they become cute. But like okori kawaii maybe? Like I don't like it. If you said that, people would be like, what the hell are you talking about? Probably. But kimo kawaii, it's kind of like niteru. Yeah. That's a good photo right there. Oh yeah. But yeah, like for me, it's basically early mornings, and early mornings don't really work out too well for me anymore. I can't wake up super early because I go to bed super late now. That's how that's how people respond to most things I say. So, all right. So you're used to it, so it's fine. Same though. Shinhaken da. Upa. Upa is so cute. Whoa. Alright. We didn't get too many points because he doesn't have a face in that picture. Megayama. Yo, I didn't even think I was taking a picture of Megayama. But hey. That's okay. That's okay. April, I think we'll get more. Yeah. Ine. Ine. Kimi. Sugoi. Shashin no tori. I don't know. I don't actually know how to say that. You take really good pictures. Tori. Shashin. Tori kata? Tori kata ga ii. I know I can say like tori kata ga ii, but like that's not what I'm trying to say. But maybe. Sometimes there's like these things in English where you're like, you want to say it in English and it just doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Oh wait. All right. No, I don't want to save anything. I want to base camp it. Chosa log. It's kind of my jam. This music. Oh, I started 3 houses in Japanese. I managed to tell and live to tell a tale. The Japanese is a mess. Yeah, Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem 3 houses. Fuuka setsugetsu da yo ne. Yeah, that one. You have to have played a lot of Fire Emblem in order to not like explode when you do something like that. All right, let's go back to here where we can actually guarantee. Yeah, Fuuka setsugetsu is really fun. I was actually really happy with myself when I played that because I didn't need to look up almost anything. Because I played so many Fire Emblem that nothing was unfamiliar, or almost nothing was unfamiliar. I did have to learn definitely a few words, but Bidoof, come here, you. Korewa. Oh, かっこよかった。またして。あ、逃げた。It's a big beefalo. Wait, that's not the right game. Oh, 怒ってる。怒ってる。Thai humble brag. No, that's not what I meant. It's because I played so many Fire Emblem games. Don't Starve reference, I see you. Alright, sweet. Don't Starve is so good. I love Don't Starve. Yami Karas. Whoa. Alright. That's probably good. There's like a... a star thing over here. Where is it? There's a search. Where? Where is it? Where is it? Alright, someone come to the flower. Come here. Come to the flower. I want to take a picture. What the heck are these orbs for? If I can't... There's never any Pokemon near the flower. Oh. Oh, do I hit the Pokemon with them? Oh. What do I do with these orbs? Do I throw them at the Pokemon, not the flower? Yeah, I totally throw them at the Pokemon. And then they go to the flowers. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'll see you next time. Alright, I'll see you later, Thomas. Thanks for stopping in. As always. Oh, wait, am I going? Oh. Ah! Oh, kawaii. Kawaii. Totta. Alright, oh. We need pictures of these things. Duck. Bidoof booty. We got some Bidoof booty. Hey, what is this? What are you? Wake up. What are you? Nymphia. Nymphia. Oh, what is that Pokemon? I know that Pokemon name. Except I don't. Sylveon. Oh, Sylveon. Nymphia. Okay, yeah. Hey, you. Come here. I got a problem with you. I want to throw some apples. Yeah, let's fight. Oh, you're welcome. That's terrifying. That will never stop being terrifying. Oh. Woo. Boop. セン死んでると思った。あー、ただ寝てるよ。ただ寝てるだけ。うっ、怒って怒って怒ってない。喜んでる喜んでる。あ、2枚だけ残ってる。2枚だけ写真。Sniff the flower. Sniff it. Sniff the flower. Come on. Dang. I'm sad. How do I make that flower thing work? Cause like that's the next step, right? Alright. Beepa. Bidoof booty? Did we give him a picture of Bidoof booty? Of glowing Bidoof booty? I think we do. Hibani. Hibani wa. See, okay, so I've only played like the most recent versions. Of course, yeah, of course, right? I've only played the most recent versions. So I don't actually know these English names. I just know this is Hibani. Let's go with that. Pika pika. Pika pika. Oshiri. Pika pika してるお尻ですよね。ピカピカ。ちょっとキモいけど。そんな風に言ったら。おお。It's like they had a great revelation. Like, whoa. I like that one. I think out of principle, we're just gonna do that one. Kore kana? Pidgeotto. Let's do a level 2 because we don't have a level 2 yet. Let's do that one. Mojambo. Mojambo? Mojambo の写真はどれにしようかな。どれどれ？あ、これかな。あ、 三つ星と二星のやつあるから、ただ、一星一星石星わかんない。これかな。はい。闇カラス。Shadow Crow。Murkrow。あ。This is a 4 star? 4星なの ?4 星 ?4 星 Why is this a 4 star? Alright, well, let's do this one because ちゃんと映ってるから。ドダイトス。ドダイトス。これかな。ドードリオ。The Glory。花綺麗だね。花綺麗だよね。ピカピカしてる花。すごい綺麗。But I just want someone to... Wait, why is this one better? Oh, maybe this one's good. I don't know. Let's go with that one. 見てないのに。花が見えない。花見えないよね、あんまり。Just a pile of apples trying to wake the poor thing up. Alright, let's just go with that. ニンフィア。ほうほう。ほうほう。ほうほう。これで。カイロス。キモかわいいかな。これキモかわいいって言うのかな。ちょっと怖い。キモ怖い。かわい怖い。かな。どっちの方？怖い？かわいい？みんなどれだと思ってる？ Which one？ どっちだと思ってる？キモい？かわいい？怖い？まあ、それだったらどれだよね。読みクラス。闇。Shadow。闇。Yomi. Or if we have a book reading crow. Yomi karasu. Do the mid bite one. Kore? Probably this one there. This one's like, yeah, he's about to champ it down. Hi. Okay. Hakashi ni. 博士に見せる。怖い写真。怖いよね。めっちゃ怖くない？大きさがいいから。New record! イェーイビッパのお尻の写真ゲット。いいね。まあいっぱいこれやってったらなんか日本語話したくなるね。みんな日本語でいいの？まあこの方が多分勉強にいいからそれにしとこう。ね。する？いいね。1がいいけど合計ダメだからね。大きさが必要。大きさが大事。The bigness, the size is important. The 大きさ。合計。Yo, alright, you know what I just thought of? This is a great game to practice numbers with. If you... いいですよ。あ、よかったです。それにしとこう。So this is a great game to practice numbers with. Because you have all these numbers. Okay, when I was... Oh wait, can you guys even see the old picture? Where should I move my camera to? Should I move my camera to somewhere that's like better? Is the top left corner better? Like where's a good spot to have this camera? Maybe the top left? I don't know, I'm kind of lost on it. I'll have to rewatch my VOD and then I can kind of decide too. But, alright, anyway. I think this is a great game to practice numbers with because when I first went to Japan, I was completely lost on numbers. And like the first 3 times I went to Japan, I was completely lost on numbers, didn't know what I was doing. And it's really important. Yeah, I think maybe top left. It's really important to be really good at numbers, because if you're like on the train and the train's late, that you can be sure how long the train's late, especially if you're on the Shinkansen, you need to go somewhere, you have a ticket for a specific one. Being able to listen to the announcements and actually hear what they're saying and understand what they're saying is extremely important. So we can practice numbers. So we can say pose 200, 大きさ1824、向き1000、1 787. See, like, I'm not even that fast at it, but like this is great for drilling it in your brain, and it's actually kind of fun to do because you're playing a game while you're doing it, right? And then 他のポケモン110 Q. I always get Q and Nana mixed up sometimes. It's kind of bad. 合計 is 3930. All right, boom. And now we just got some number practice in. And it's extremely helpful. Like if you're paying with like yen and whatnot, the numbers get there really quickly, really easily. Like these are all like reasonable things you could be paying at the konbini, you know? So like you'll hear these exact numbers at the cash register in a konbini. And if you go to Japan, you're going to a konbini, right? So why not practice saying them so we can be ready to comprehend them when they're said to us very quickly in a loud environment by someone who's speaking really fast Japanese because they just want to ring you up and get you out. So let's try that. And all right, let's try moving my camera up to the top left. See how this goes. Whee! I want to keep the same orientation or like same distance. So I'm just slowly. We're rising. I'm on a rocket. I'm on a rocket, guys. All right. How's that look? Maybe a little bit more down to make it more even. There we go. Thanks for the number practice. Yeah. Oh, trying to hear the numbers in Japan without the little displays is much stress. Yeah, that's the thing. And when you're in Japan, and if you go to a non-konbini place, if you go to a grocery store, sometimes they're not going to have a display. They're just going to tell you the number. If you go to some really small shop, they're just going to tell you the number. So you have two options. One, practice the number and be good with it. Or two, listen for the first thing. So maybe you'll hear hasen, right? Hasen. You're like, oh, hasen. Okay. And then they like said some other numbers after that. Okay, well, I'll just give them ichiman. So that at least they can do that. So that's what I did sometimes. I always gave them more. But in the biggest bill that I had. And yeah, your favorite bakery? Yeah, at a bakery, sometimes they won't have a display. They'll just be like, if it's a smaller bakery, they're just going to say the number and then it'll be like, oh, okay. So being prepared to hear those numbers, practicing that with this, I think this would be extremely helpful, right? Nice timing. So I think that's actually a really great use of this game that I just thought of now. The intentional bigger bill is a real mood. Yo, I always have an ichiman just kind of stowed away for when I don't hear the number. Or the third hack, you can just charge your IC card up really high, and then whenever they say something, and if they let you pay with IC card, but this doesn't always work because you can't always pay with IC card. You can at least just be like, okay, 交通系でお願いします. You can usually just say 交通系で and let that de trail off. But if they don't have a display, they probably don't take. Yeah. If they don't have a display, they probably won't have an IC card. That's very true. That's very true. Yeah. So be prepped. Be prepped. 900 See, I'm bad at numbers. So I should practice this more. So 986 1574 773 819 4152. Like, I need more practice with numbers. So like, I think that's actually really, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And I think that's actually really good. It's like when you're playing games, think about ways you can practice really useful things as well. You know, things like that. All right, we were still unsuccessful in making a Pokemon sniff a flower. But, oh, we got a badge. Ooh, we got another badge. I don't care about badges. Does anyone else care about badges? I know I don't. Base account. Animal Crossing is also a good number practicer. True, yeah. Whenever you go to the store and you buy all these bells, or things with your bells, the bells are basically yen, right? So like those amounts. So that's also really great practicing. And Animal Crossing is a great game to practice with, just period. Oh, did I go at nighttime or did I go in the morning last time I came here? I don't know. We're going at night this time, I guess. But yeah, like there's always... Yeah, no, we definitely went in the morning. There's always just so many good ways you can drill with a video game. And like get used to time and stuff like that too. Getting used to time is really good. That's a great pick right there. Oh, kawaii, kawaii. Kawaii. Hi. Alright. I'll scan more because I can actually detect. Ah, boku. In the Monka S. Monka. Oh. No thanks. Oh god. Snakes and trees. Oh. Can I throw a thing at this? Monka S. That is a Monka S. Snakes and trees. Snakes. Yo. I'm never going to the jungle. Because if a snake falls out of a tree and tries to kill me. Well, if a snake fell out of a tree and tried to kill me, I'd let it. Ariados. Come here, you. Come here, you cute spider thing. Oh, don't run. Nigenaide. No step on snake. Ariados. Get over here. I just want to... Someone sniff the flower. Why is this so difficult? Why is it so difficult to make them sniff a flower? Boop. No snap. No snap on steak. No snap on steak. いいの取った。いいの。いいの。いいとこ取った。Boop. Are you mad? Oh. Oh. こんにちは。おはようございます。おはようございます。Look at that snake. Oh, look at that giant, cute, poisonous spider. What? So I like spiders more. No, I don't like spiders more than snake. Wait, I hate both. Okay. Snake, if it's a chichai snake, it's kind of cute. Like, what are those? Like a hog-nosed snake or whatever the heck those are called? Those are pretty freaking cute. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I had, because they're super small. Oh, wow, we have a burb. Okite. Okite. Hora. Okite yo. Okinai ka. Okite kurenai. Kawaii mushroom. Mushroom, where's the badgers? Alright. But like... Oh. Os. Boop. Neru. Oyasumi. Boop. Alright. Do we have any other Pokemon in the vicinity to capture? Let me throw a thing. Let me activate that. Please. Go over there. Yama. Go over there. Go over there. Go over there. You. You. Go over there. Become Mega. Oh my god. Yo. Hey, you wake up. I'm actually busting up about that one. Wait. Oh, come on. Come on. Please, wake up and sniff the flower. Wake up and sniff the flower. Okite. Hana kaide. Hora. Onegai. I am confused on how to make these things sniff flowers, but I guess we got a lot of good pictures there. Mimi from Super Paper Mario has scarred me forever. Unwanted horror. E for everyone. Wait, Mimi. Who's Mimi? I haven't played Super Paper Mario enough, I don't think. I played a little bit of it, but is that the Wii one? Is that the Wii one? That's the one where they started like not making actual Paper Mario games and they just started using the title of Paper Mario. So I kind of got bored from that generation onwards. Like I feel like the Paper Mario, like the writing is still fantastic. But like I feel like what makes Paper Mario, part of what makes Paper Mario is like just the fun gameplay. And like they made the Wii version too much like all the other Paper Marios. Like, you know, like the side scroll Marios. Mimi the terrorist, oh my god. Yeah, Paper Mario is a masterpiece, but it did change the formula. Yeah, like I couldn't get into the gameplay, even though I knew the story would be good, and the writing in Paper Mario was just god tier, right? But I just could not get into the gameplay. I did not like it, and I got lost. Then again, I did play it when I was a lot younger, so if I played it now, I probably wouldn't get lost. But like, I just lost interest in trying to play it. I don't know if I even have it still. Or maybe if I do, maybe it's in America. I don't know. Let's see. What's the good picture for this one? I feel like probably just that one. I forgot how funny it was because all the crap I got about the gameplay. Yeah, I know. The story was the best in the whole franchise. Oh man, I really need to try it. I need to give it another shot. Because like I feel like now it gets too much hate. I feel like now that like I've had a very different, I've had a change in perspective about video games and whatnot, and it's like maybe I can try, and if I like, hopefully I'll like it, because I want to like it, right? I want to like it. I think it was the shock factor of like, wait, everyone was like, wait, this isn't a Paper Mario game. If they released that as a not Paper Mario game, I think it would have done really great. But because they released it as a Paper Mario game, it didn't do as great. You know what I mean? People were expecting something. They didn't get what they expected, and that's why it got hate. It wasn't because it was good or bad. It was because it wasn't what people expected. And that's exactly what happened to me. You know? It wasn't the turn-based. Yeah. Exactly. And usually I hate turn-based stuff, which is funny. Well, I guess I don't know. I like Nintendo turn-based stuff. But I don't like any other turn-based stuff. Nintendo turn-based stuff is like simple enough that it doesn't feel like crazy and all this junk is going on and nothing makes sense to me. It was different enough from the main games that it had to be something else. Yeah, I think if they just branded it differently, it would have been a lot better. I really do think that. Like if I went in with the expectation of this isn't a Paper Mario game, then I think I really probably could have enjoyed the game a lot. But I was like, oh, well, okay, I love Paper Mario N64. I love Thousand Year Door. Oh, I'm so excited for the next Thousand Year Door. And it wasn't a Thousand Year Door. And then I was sad. And then I got lost. Like, I tried to play it. Okay, I tried to play it, but those gameplay, like the gameplay, I got stuck. I literally got stuck. I had no idea where to go. And then I quit. I'm like, all right, well, I've just spent an hour trying to figure out what the hell to do. I'm like friggin' 14 or whatever. I have no attention span. I'm done. You know? God, what year did that come out? What year did Super Paper Mario come out? Super Paper Mario release date. 2007. 2007. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's 14 years ago. 14? That's 14 years ago. What the heck? Dude, the Wii games came out so long ago. And I looked at like 3DS games too. And I'm like playing Fire Emblem recently. Awakening. I tried to play Lunatic Plus. Didn't work out too well. And I saw it was released in like 2011. I'm like, what the hell? Why is this a 10-year-old game? Why does this doesn't feel like a 10-year-old game? But like this is an old game now, you know? I think we needed Paper Mario name, and it did so much for Bowser, Luigi, and Peach. Unpopular opinion, nostalgia only blinds, doesn't help anyone the slightest. Yeah, kinda. We don't want facts here. Get out of here with your facts. Nah, that's funny. Let's try. Okay. What's the quest? Okay, all requests. So we need to... The Wii is a retro console now? Oh, don't even say that to me. Yeah, you're about to get banned. The PS3 too? Stop. It's not retro. It's not retro. What's the definition of retro? Is it from a time period, or is it how old it is? Like, does it need to be from 1990 to 2000 to be retro, or does it need to be over 15 years old to be retro? Like, what's the actual definition of retro? Okay, what the heck? How do I... What the heck? Alright, what challenge am I trying to do? They gave me those things. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure what to do anymore. No clue. Alright, let's look up the definition of retro. Retro definition. Imitative of style or... No. Noun, retro, clothes, music, or style. That means literally nothing. They literally... Okay, don't you hate it when you look up the definition of something and it defines it with the word? What does retro mean? Oh, it means retro style. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. God. They do this with Japanese dictionaries too sometimes. It's like... They give you, like, it's like a conjugated verb, and they're like, oh, here's the word for this. Here's the base word. Well, I don't know what the base word is either. This isn't helpful. Kawaii. Ah! PS3 games are going up in price instead of down. Yeah, I've actually been noticing that. So. Okotte. You. Come here. Boop. Ine. Oh, something just yoked past. Oh, it was a beater. Okay, okay. Let's make it light up. Oh, Pachiris. Pachiris. Doko doko. Where are you, Pachiris? You ran away. Alright. Yo, I just want to, like, make this flower. Emolga, not Pachirisu? Oh, yeah, Emolga does fly. Pachirisu doesn't fly, huh? Alright. You're right. It was definitely gliding. You're right. Or gliding. The feels when you're wrong about what Pokemon it is. Because you're a boomer in Pokemon now. Dude, they have so many generations out. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, Pichu, you're so cute. Who's definitely going, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a boomer. Pokemon Boomer. How did this happen? Oh, that's a good one. Or Boomer 2. It feels when we're boomers. Oh, squat. Alright. Fruit. Can you make the fruit glow? Nope, it just yeets right through it. Alright. I thought that might happen. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know what would happen. Oh, I should have made the Magikarp jump. Alas. Please don't call me again. We're the same age. It's only when it comes to Pokemon. Oh, that was a good one. Hey, if you know all the recent Pokemon, then maybe you're fine. But I clearly don't. This is a Hurara or whatever, right? What's that? Kiwawa. Alright. That did not help. I was hoping. Oh, you. You thing. Kuraraj. Wave to me. Wave. Wave. Please. Yes, thank you. Oh, I killed your wave. Yo, that Pokemon looks busted. What? 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 Oh. That's good to know. I don't know how we went from Sun and Moon to Sword and Shield. One pushed graphics to the limit and the other straight up ugly. People were complaining a lot about Sword and Shield, yeah. Because here's the thing is like, yeah, Sun and Moon I felt like did kind of push the graphics to the limit for the 3DS. But Sword and Shield, people were disappointed because we got Breath of the Wild, which completely is like insane. Breath of the Wild is absolutely gorgeous. So when when everyone was hyped for the next Pokemon, we're like, oh, we're getting a Breath of the Wild but Pokemon, right? So I think it wasn't the fact that the graphics were what they were. I think it was the fact that everyone had really high expectations because of Breath of the Wild, and Game Freak didn't fulfill those expectations in the slightest. You know? I think that was the real issue. Ah, cute. All right. But yeah, I like all the trees are like, I think the exact same. And I think that's like a lot of, like everything just, it didn't feel like it pushed the boundaries of Pokemon in the way that should have for a new console that is both a handheld and a actual console. So that's why people were mad. People didn't feel the boundaries were being pushed. Personally, I've been kind of getting bored on Pokemon games for a while, so I didn't really mind either way because I actually literally only bought, I was not going to buy Sword and Shield, and then the day it came out, people in the Native Shark Discord were like, what's the language like in this? And I'm like, all right, well, I'll go buy it and I'll find out. So that's literally the only reason I bought it. I played to like maybe Gym 3 and I got super bored. I've just not been able to get into a Pokemon game recently, and it's kind of sad, but like whatever, you know. I picked it up on a whim, realized it was out. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yo, what's that vine? Can I get a picture of the vines? Oh, it's still a level 2 though. Let's get a good level 2 picture. That's really close up. That's a good one, I think. That's a good one. Even though she's like flinching back. Get a waving one? Ah, no, I didn't get a waving one. It was kind of the same thing, repackaged. Like Sword and Shield? What do you mean? Wait. Oh, yeah. There wasn't... Yeah, for me, the gimmicks, the new gimmicks, like Mega Evolution was kind of fine. But like all the recent gimmicks, like that giant... whatever the heck it's called, with it like getting really huge. I'm just not into it. I'm not into it anymore. I don't know. Just not for me anymore, I guess. At least the UI was clean. The UI was kind of clean, right? Yeah. Dynamax Gigantamax. Yeah. That I was like, yeah, this is fine, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it provided any actual value. And like all I did was one-shot everything and it was kind of boring. Like the game was too easy. Like, I think part of this is because I'm older and I know how to play the game now. Like, I've been playing the game for a very long time, so it's not unfamiliar. But I think part of it is actually more like they're just more generous with everything and hand-holding. Like, they give you more money, they heal you all the time, they literally teleport you to different cities that you need to go to. You don't need to walk anymore anywhere. They've been doing that since maybe the Omega Ruby remakes. And yeah, I think part of it is maybe me getting older and I'm getting better. But I think also part of it is their hand-holding more. And I don't know if that's necessarily right or wrong, but they're doing it and it's not for me. You know? They better not do Gen 5 dirty like Gen 4. How do you mean? What, those remakes with a different art style? I think the art style is weird, but I don't hate it for that. But I do hope that, like, the Pearl, right, is Gen 4. I hope that the Pearl remake is still fun. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Like, I'm not hyped about the art style, but, like, that's kind of not a big deal to me, really, like, relatively speaking. What I want is not to play Pokemon Go when I'm playing a remake. I would have been so happy with Pokemon Pikachu Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, if it wasn't Pokemon Go. I didn't like Pokemon Go. I don't find it engaging or fun to do. So, like, I just want to play a normal Pokemon game. If you're making a remake of an old version, can I just have the old version except with, like, better graphics and maybe some quality of life? That's all I want. So, no, I mean the remakes look bad, like really bad. Gen 5 is slightly better, but they both masterpieces. Everyone loves Gen 4, but the only gen I didn't play when it came out. Oh, I played Gen 4. I love Gen 4. I love Gen 2, 3, and 4. Those are my favorite generations. And I think my favorite of all of those is 2. And then 3 and 4 might be tied. I have a lot of good memories with those 3 generations. And then Gen 5 is when I started to fall off. Maybe the gameplay will be good. I don't have hope. Well, I mean, I'm not really looking for anything new in the gameplay. I'm just looking for maybe some quality of life changes that I don't have in mind. So it could be the same. I wouldn't mind. And nothing weird. Like, I don't want Gigantamaxing or whatever the heck. I don't want Dynamax in Pokemon Pearl. Like, all they need to do is just give me a version I can play on the Switch. You know? They could give me... I want Virtual Console on the Switch so bad. Like, I understand why they're not doing it, but I want Virtual Console on the Switch so bad. Like, they're not doing it because they don't want to compete with themselves. But, like, that also doesn't make sense. Because they get sales. I feel like I'm hoping. This is what I'm hoping. And I think this makes a little bit of sense. When they do... when the Switch's life cycle is about over, I'm hoping they'll just release everything. But I don't know. I'm just hoping. See, the thing is, Game Freak somehow downgrades the already simple gameplay. Yeah, they might make it a little... I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I really do think that they did the Ruby remake a lot of justice. Like, I think the Ruby remake is absolutely fantastic. So if they just do that again, I will be a happy lad. You go back to Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and so much is missing for no reason. Dude, I love Heart Gold and Soul Silver. What do you mean? What specifically? What specifically is missing? Because I feel like all they did was add things for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I absolutely love Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And I get a Pokemon following me around. You know how much I wanted that in literally every version after that and was disappointed that it didn't happen? Oh wow, you can change levels. Okay, let's just do jungle level 2. Let's get jungle to level 2 at night. What was missing though? I'm not sure what was missing. I don't know. I always think they did really well with the remakes until Let's Go. Oh, competing with self because old IP would... Yeah, exactly. That's like my first thought, at least. I don't know how true that is, but like, I don't know. I feel like the audience is different. Like, I'm just naturally not going to buy as many new games anymore. But if you give me a better way to play my old games, then I would get them 100%. I would love, and in a good way, like, put some effort into the actual port, right? Because I've heard, I haven't bought these myself, but I've heard the ports for like that triple, that like Mario Galaxy and all that they were kind of bad. Like, they ran terribly. So like, if you just give me a port of something that runs well, I will be a happy lad. That's all I want. Context is falling out the window. I meant Soul Silver has so much more compared to today. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, Soul Silver was good. Soul Silver was really good. And yeah, Soul Silver had so much more. Yeah, that felt like a true improvement of the original game. That was the original game, except better, right? Like, everything was less clunky. Everything looked better. You had this really cool mechanic of Pokemon now follow you everywhere. Like, this is amazing, right? And now I'm a little confused on exactly, I don't know, what the remakes are doing. Like, they completely changed, like in Let's Go Eevee, for example. I think I really would have liked it, but they completely changed the formula of literally like the biggest part, battling wild Pokemon. What do you do most in Pokemon? You probably battle wild Pokemon, especially if you're grinding, right? Now what do you do most in that game? You play Pokemon Go, and it's not fun. And then like it feels so much more RNG because like all the controls are so wonky, and it just meh. It's just so RNG for me. So like if I find like a shiny Pokemon, it gets me really nervous because like I can like put it to sleep and just spend all my Pokemon balls on it in a normal run. But like if I'm trying to do Let's Go Eevee, then I'm just like, oh, I just have to like hope that the game doesn't screw me over here, or like the different mechanics. So yeah, let's see if we can lead these to the waterfall. Go to the waterfall. Go to the waterfall. Go to the waterfall. Jump up the waterfall. Magikarp, we're going to teach you how to use waterfall. Come on. Go on. Please? No? Okay. Never mind then, I guess. I heard... Oh. It's a whoopee boy. Oh. Oh. What is this? Oh, is that just the sound that these things make? That's a good one. That's the money shot right there. Alright. Please? Please? Can you go sniff that flower? Can you go sniff that flower? Can you go do that? Lead him over with an apple? Can you go sniff that flower? Please? Please? Can you go... I don't know how these orbs work. I'm just gonna be honest. I have zero clue. Alas. I feel like there's not a lot of Pokemon in this. Maybe when we level up, it'll be a lot more Pokemon, though. I think Pokemon Sun nailed it, except for the hand-holding and Marival. I got a little bit bored of Pokemon Sun. I'm gonna be honest. The hand-holding was a lot, but, like, it was fine. But I don't know. It's just like since Gen 5, I've just not been into Pokemon as much. I wish I could give a really good reason, but I think it's just I've played so much of it and it's not evolving enough to keep my interest. It's not evolving in a way that I like it evolving in. because it is evolving. It's definitely changing, but it's not. I'm just super not. I'm not really into it. You know what I mean? This is a good one. Yeah, the change from having a rival with an advantage typing to disadvantage was a clear picture of the audience in mind. Oh, did that? Oh yeah, they did do that, didn't they? You had an advantage against your rival instead of a disadvantage, didn't you? I actually completely forgot about that. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird to me. I don't like that. Your rival's supposed to be really tough to beat. Like, your rival's supposed to be terrifying. If your rival's not terrifying, then, like, what are you training for? You know? Let's just try that one. Oopa. Cute. I think Pokemon hurts from the yearly releases. There's no time to recover. Does Pokemon do yearly releases? How old is Sword and Shield? Is that only not even a year now? That's a year and a half minimum, right? Is that like 2 or 3 years now? What's going on? Or did they release like... They release these like... Games like this, right? This counts... Does this count as a Pokemon release? So it's not just... It's like everything including spin-offs? This feels like a spin-off to me. Wait, did Game Freak even do this one? I don't know. Did Game Freak do this spin-off? That could be a good one. Let's go with that one. I think it doesn't have to be terrifying, just not a punching bag. Oh, well, I like really difficult games in general, so I like punching bag, or being terrified of my rival. Like, that was one of the most exciting things whenever I played Pokemon. The most exciting thing I could do is like face off with my rival and prep for my rival. And like when you ran into your rival and you weren't expecting it and your Pokemon are all at half, you're like, oh no. And it's so much fun to try to recover from that. But I don't feel like you get that in these games anymore. Oh my god, so close. So the yearly... Sword and Shield broke the mold with DLC. Oh, right. So yearly releases turn into nominal DLC. Oh, right. They did do DLC. I don't like DLC in Pokemon. I don't like DLC in Pokemon. I don't like DLC in general, though. I'm just not a fan of DLC as a whole. Generally speaking. Silver was the best rival? I don't make the rules. Yeah, no, it's true, though. Let's hope that reflects well on Arceus, because that seems semi-interesting. What's Arceus? Is that one that... Arceus? Arceus? I actually forget how to pronounce it. Is that a new DLC? Or is that a new game? Because I know there's a couple games coming out. They had that, like, Pokemon... The old Pokemon game, right? Like, you're basically living in Hokkaido playing Pokemon. Or wherever the heck you're living. Right? Alright, level up. Level up. Alright, do we get that special route now? 一歩調査が進んだね。ポケモンたちにもう君に慣れてきたんじゃないかな。Maybe the Pokemon are starting to get used to it. ところで、調査も進んできたので報告があるよ。Yay! Yay! Ty's picture of old country is Hokkaido. Well, I think like they've had costumes based on Hokkaido or something like that. I don't know. It's just some random thing I read. 写真を撮りした後、伝えるから楽しみにしててね。はい、楽しみにします。Let's see what the new thing is. I think it'll be that illumination Pokemon. Oh.
では始めようか。
始めようか。Shall we begin? 2 new islands? Gonna go fix dinner. Alright, I shall see you later, Waza. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for chatting. It's been fun talking and hanging. Yeah, for sure. It's always fun. I thank you for chatting. さてまた新しい島に、じゃあねー。Let me say じゃあねー in Japanese too. また新しい島に行けるよ。Todd. Todd? 誰？ Alright. 新たに2つ転送スポット。イェーイ特定できたんだ。イェーイどこどこ we have a desert place? Okay, and an island place. Okay. 細長い島と、海の真ん中の、2箇所だよ。海の真ん中で、キャプテンビクトルが行けなかった場所だよね。すごい。Okay, where do we go? Do we go to the Hosonagai Island or do we go to the one right in the middle of the Umi? Todd, like the Pokemon anime? Oh. I guess I haven't watched enough of the Pokemon anime. The redhead? This guy. Oh, Toru? Was he in the anime? He looks familiar. Kind of. But like... kind of not. He looks like he'd be friends with Tracy. He looks like someone from Gen 2. Like he has that Gen 2 look. You know what I mean? 実は博士にalright, so there's something that the professor forgot to say. 追加単 Oh, okay. 追加で作ったのなんちゃらかんちゃら。メロディー機能。リサーチ。音が鳴る機能。Oh. So we can play music for the Pokemon now. 面白そう。ねえ。リタさっき説明頼まれるかな Yeah, he was. I don't know from where though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm like, this guy looks familiar, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. I feel like Rita is also... she looks really familiar. I feel like she's like... but I'm thinking of like, I think Gen 5, there's that anime, that girl that followed Ash, and she looks really like her, but I don't think they're the same person. But like, they look really similar. Maybe they are the same person, I don't know. She had like the unevolved version of a Garchomp, whatever that is. Okay, so when we press R, a melody will ring out. So we'll be able to play music. 鳴っている時にもう一回あるよで停止できるよ。So alright, so we press R, melody will play. 眠っているポケモンが起きたり。Oh, that's how we wake up the 踊ったりする踊り出すポケモンもいるんだって。Okay, so Pokemon will start dancing and we can wake Pokemon up. Nita looks like Iris. Iris, yeah, but they're not the same. Okay, yeah, Iris is who I was thinking of. Alright, let's give it a shot. Alright. Oh, I'm pumped about this. I'm pumped about dancing Pokemon. Now, where do we go? Where do we go? The desert or an island? You know, I feel like these places, I feel like a desert. I feel like the desert is where we go next. Sabaku. Sabaku is desert. Sabaku ikou yo. God Champion Iris was a whole mess to fight. An all dragon team was such a badass move. Yeah. Yeah, she was the dragon trainer. Yeah, okay. It's all... oh, bye-bye. This thing looks like it's about to kill me. Alright. Oh, Cacturn. My boy. Watch me get DMCA'd for this. This music. 食べて。どうぞどうぞ。食べて。美味しいですか？ 美味しかったみたいです。ドゥンドゥンドゥン。コロコロコロ。お、危な。Oh, that's the crystal flower. Okay. Bye. Oh. Hey, come here. Come here. Eat a tasty apple or don't. Or don't. That's fine too, I guess. What if we threw... There's definitely something under this mound, right? Well, that we know about. That's the crystal flower. Oh. 砂嵐。ものすごい砂嵐だ。Yeah, I think there might be something in that eventually. Like when we level up. Oh, whoa. The heck is that thing? Kabardon. Kabardon. Oh, this is dangerous. We have entered some dangerous territory here. Here's a Torchic. Torchic is cute. Achamo. I was an Achamo, wasn't I? In the Pokemon. Yo! Yaite tabeta. またしてそれ。うわー。すげえ。Alright. Hello. Dance. Dance, dance, dance. I don't think they know how to dance. Whoa! Barugina. Virginia. You am no real carrot cake. Does anyone know what that is? Oh, or we wait. What's going on? Oh, これなんですか? Huh. I gotta head out. Was fun. Nice to talk again. Yeah, nice to talk again. I'll be streaming tomorrow too, so we shall have a food stream, and it shall be delicious. Hopefully, I don't know. All right, see you. Was fun hanging out. Yo, they're fighting. They're ready to throw down. Oh, okay, let's and let's see. Do we have any final Pokemon to take a picture of? I think that's everything. All right, bam. That's good. That's good. We ran out of photos though. I think they make us complete the course on the first time. So, I guess that makes sense. I can't take any more photos, though. Alright. Boom. Desert's cool. A lot of Pokemon I wasn't familiar with, though. Yeah. Kagami Hakase. 初めてのルートはどうだった?ルートはどうだった?どんなポケモンと出会えたのか教えてね。Tell me what Pokemon you've encountered. How was your first route? Alright. Let's do this one. Start right spot on. And 大きさは大事だからな。なんか、真ん中の大きいやつがいいんだろうな。これかな?あ、違う。これかな?これ。はい。バルジーナは、まあ、真ん中じゃないけど、大きさがこの方が一番大きいから、それにしようと。あちゃもかわいい。焼いてるやつ。まあ、向きがいいから、ここかな。どうだろうな、これ。スコルピーノ。Scorpi. I just made that like Italian. Scorpino. Sounds like a scorpion pasta. Gross. Scorpion. Do people eat? Yeah, people eat scorpions. There's been scorpions. I remember I used to go to a like a nature thing, store, park, whatever, and they would have like candied scorpions. I never tried one. It was kind of monka. It's kind of terrifying. 大きい方がいいんだろうな。これかな。これかな。これ。はい。と、まあ、これ。です。始めようか。はい。あ、oh, even if it's a different version. Oh, okay, it doesn't count as a different Pokemon. Okay. Erezado. Lizardo. Lizard. Is it an electric lizard? That looks like a strong Pokemon. I would play. I would want to play that Pokemon. Play with that Pokemon. Looks like busted. Hi. Sabonea. Cacnea? Cacnea? 違う. Cacnea is the evolved version. Cacturn. No, Cacnea and then Cacturn. Yeah. あちゃもいいね。いいね。はい。スコルピ。スコルピ。穴を掘っている。イェーイ。カバルドン。What's actually really nice about this for studying as well is these descriptions that the doctor's giving right here, or the professor's giving right here. 食べているところか. Alright, so, oh, he's eating right now. Yeah. And like they've done that with the other, like, achamo, they said like, hi de yaiteru, like ringo. So he's baking the apple, he's cooking the apple. So like, if you want to get good descriptions, you'll be able to get he'll give you a sentence in Japanese of what, like, describing everything, which is actually super helpful too. So you can practice what's the sentence he might say, and you can practice the numbers as well. All right. Let's do that course one more time, I think. And level up a bunch. Let's level up that course and then maybe do it at night as well. I want to check out the island, but I think let's save the island for like the start of next stream. So let's level up this course. Oh, stretching. Stretching. Oh, I punched the mic. All right. He burrows away quick. He burrows away quick. Hi. Aw, I missed it. Toko toko. Nani? 足跡がある。おいで。おいで。Alright. Closer. Closer. Yes. Oh. コロコロコロコロ。コロコロ。コロコロコロコロコロコロコロコロコロ。はい。Oh, you just got yoked. Oh my god. Wait. Let's send a couple of people to get yoked in there. Yo, I really want to get a picture of them stuck in a sandstorm. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we got a couple of good ones there. So like, you can always take a screenshot and then look at it later too. So even if you can't read this that quickly, sometimes I can't, sometimes I can. I don't know, it depends. Or out loud, I probably can't. Or consistently. And then you can just go in your photos, take a picture, or see the album, and boom. Now we can take our time and read it as much as we want. Pro tip: how to really stay on top of something if you want to Whoa. That's a pupper. That is a cute pupper. I want one. I didn't notice that the first time. Achamo. なんであんなに可愛いの？すごい。This guy's gonna koro koro. Feel it. Oh, hello. Hello. Koro koro shite. Yo. Cacturn. Do me a solid. Do me a solid. He won't. I'm sad. Alright. 他のなんかいるのかな？なんか入ってる？誰かいますか？いますか？いないみたいです。いないみたいです。I don't have the ability to use those flowers or the orbs here, which is weird. They like music. Pog. Alright, that's good. And I think that's everything. Hi. Oh, hello. Boop. I don't know if it's the music or they just do that regularly. I think it's the music. たくさんポケモン見れたね。You're able to see a lot of Pokemon this time too. 本当ですよ。おかえり。ありがとうございます。ただいま。新しい墓はあったかな？ Make any new discoveries? Alright. Scorpy. This is just a funny one. It's not centered. It won't get me a lot of points, but it's a 4-star and it's hilarious. Let's just do 大きさがいいやつが一番だと思うから、これ。そうだな。多分、これどうかな？大きさがいいからね。で、どうだろうな。三つ星とか、一星、一星？石星？一星。で、コロコロしてるやつが三つ星だ。三つ星。大きさがいいやつがいい。ね。はい。で、ルガルガン。かわいい。はい。で、あちゃも、そうだな。この方がポイント高そうだけど、まあ、これもいい。2星だし。で、2星、1星かな。1星とりあえず。まあ、この方がいい。どっちの方がいいかな。この方が、大きいだと思う。はい。見せよ。砂嵐に巻き込まれてしまったのか。Oh, we got caught up in the sandstorm. Nice timing. よく撮れているよ。Nice timing. It was really well taken. Really well pictured. So yeah, we can see that he'll be able to describe, or he describes things for us. So we can learn how to say he's caught up in the sandstorms, right? So 砂嵐、sandstorm に 巻き込まれてしまった。So 巻き込まれる is to be caught up in. So, and then てしまう, right? So, accidentally, unfortunately, caught up. And then no ka is like, oh wow, that happened, right? Not very high points, but alas. Pretty off. 飛んでいるところか. So he's flying right now. Right? Another description. Boom. Closer, so it gets more points, I think. And then we have ビビヨン. So さて次はビビヨンか. 飛んでいるところか. So he's flying. Yeah, また飛んでいる. この方がいいね. エレザード? 落ち着いている様子だ. Oh, it looks really calm, right? So you get all these descriptions. It's really good. So you can practice your numbers. あまり見ない行動だ. あまり見ないの? めっちゃ見てる気がするけど. So you don't really see them doing this as much. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I've seen them every time doing that. But yeah. And then you can practice your numbers too. 新発見だ. なるほど、興味深い行動だね. Oh, this is a very interesting movement. Yeah. And then practice your numbers. 717, 800, 809, 840, 3100, 66. はい。Good practice all around. あちゃも食べているところか. Oh, he's eating. Boom. And カバルドン。なるほど。興味深い行動だね. Oh, it's a very interesting movement. そうかな。飲んでるだけ。興味深いの? はい、砂漠ヒル調査レベルアップ。イエイ。よし、また一歩調査が進んだ。イエイ。Another badge。フレーム。ところで。Oh, we have another report. はい。Alright. Let's check out what the new thing is. Probably the nighttime, I think, for Sabaku. I think that's usually how it unlocks. Sabaku no調査も順調だね. It's going well. Yeah. 夜の調査もお願いしようかな. はい. Alright, nighttime. 有名な現象の撮影も頼んだよ. Alright. Let's do it. Alright. Let's save this one for later though. Alright, so I think I'll wrap up stream for today. And we will be back tomorrow with a cooking stream. That's about maybe it's in like 32 hours from now. So in another 8 hours from now, except tomorrow. For me, Japan time. So about 8 p.m. JST is about when that would be. Because I have to buy some ingredients. I have to decide what I'm cooking too. I might do nikujaga, but I'm not sure yet. Alright. Otsukaresama desu, everyone. It was fun talking.